The federal government, through the Ministry of Education, has announced the establishment of the Federal University of Applied Sciences in Kachia, Kaduna State, marking a significant advancement in the nation's higher education sector. This new institution will commence operations with a comprehensive budget allocation, moving away from the traditional reliance on initial takeoff grants. The university's campus was formerly occupied by Nok University, Kachia, a private institution established in 2021 as the first indigenous private university in Kaduna State. During the inauguration ceremony of the university's governing council and principal officers in Abuja, the Minister of Education emphasized the institution's role as a leading center for academic excellence and innovative research. Aligning with President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, the minister urged the newly appointed officials to provide visionary leadership and establish a solid academic foundation as the university prepares to welcome its first cohort of students in September 2025.
We have an entirely built university that's been taken over by this university. Nok University is now being converted to Federal University of Applied Sciences, Kachia. This is not a typical university. It's very atypical. Atypical in the sense of what happened 30 years ago. When 30 years ago, when universities were built, the infrastructures would all be there before the university starts. Today, the new universities we're opening, we're retrofitting secondary school, nursing school, colleges of education to university. But Federal University of Applied Sciences, Kachia, is starting on a very, very good note, on a well laid out footing. Nice infrastructures, nice facilities, expansive land. We saw the governor of Kaduna State came here a few weeks ago. It gave us the certificate of occupancy of about 275 hectares of land for this university. You're not starting from ground zero. You're starting from a well-placed, well-oiled, and well-infrastructured campus. And that's why the president has directed, and the vice president as well has directed, that the first set of students must start by this academic year in the month of September. And we at the Ministry of Education, we will give you all the maximum support. We will work around the clock to ensure that that starts. Not starting with a takeoff grant. The president, the vice president, and every other people that have worked behind the scene has ensured that you have a budget that has been appropriated in this 2025 budget. You have robust personnel budget that have been appropriated, robust overhead costs, as well as your capital budget. So you are not starting as like any other university that we've been approving and giving takeoff grant. You are a very well, you are a child that is, I'm trying to get the word, that you're privileged. Federal University of Kachia, you're privileged. And for a change, we're bringing privileged situation to Southern Kaduna. So this Mr. President, President Bola Tinubu deserve a big round of applause.
Renowned cleric and social advocate Bishop Matthew Hassan Kuka hailed the establishment of the university as a historic breakthrough, addressing a significant portion of Southern Kaduna challenges. He attributed the realization of the institution to divine intervention and expressed optimism about Nigeria's ability to overcome broader challenges. Bishop Kuka also acknowledged the pivotal role of missionary education in shaping the intellectual foundation of the region and praised the government's decision to establish the university as a critical tool for progress and development.
Nigeria may have its own problems and it will continue to have its own problems. But I can assure you, Honorable Minister, that 60% of the problems of Southern Kaduna have been We will not look back, because if God wanted us to look back, He would have given us at least one eye at the back of our heads. We have, and we nurse absolutely no bitterness. We are, despite everything else, we're still one of the most educated parts of the whole of northern Nigeria.
The Chief of Defense Staff expressed optimism that the university will become a beacon of excellence, promoting unity and national pride among Nigerians, particularly in southern Kaduna. He assured the public that the armed forces would provide robust security measures to protect the institution from any threats.
We know we are dealing with the kinetic effort, including the non-kinetic, and this is part of the President's non-kinetic effort in ensuring that there is inclusiveness, there is sense of belonging, fairness, justice, and equity, which we have always preached. That bringing peace in our country is not only the kinetic effort, it's the non-kinetic, which is about 70%. And this, I'm sure, like our chairman mentioned, will bring peace to southern Kaduna. Now, that institution, our prayer is for it to be a center of excellence that will unite all Nigerians. We want every Nigerian to feel at home in that university, in that environment. And it will bring a lot of goodwill to the people. We want to assure Mr. President that we're fully committed in providing security to the general area, and to assure Nigerians that they should not be afraid of anything. God is on our side. The federal government means very well for us as Nigerians. So we'll all put hands together to ensure that that university thrives and thrives very well.